Hey everybody, Asher here with more Starsector. I'm excited, I hope you're excited. Last time we got our fleet built up pretty well. We got a new Apogee, we got another Heron. It's looking pretty good. I will say that I did upgrade or change one thing in the settings, which was that the battle maximum amount of supply that you could put into a battle for ship points was 300. I upped that to the default max, which is 500. That may become relevant later, but what's relevant right now is that originally I was wanting to look at Domain Era Probe that's all the way out here, and then I saw that I have a Survey Ice Giant mission that is due in 34 days. And since I do want to potentially get a commission with the Persian League, or Persian League, or whatever you want to call it, yeah, I need to take care of that like pronto. So we're gonna go to Alpha Indra. It's 37 or 46 days away, but we have a better burn here. The bigger question is 934 or 943 fuel. We have kind of that much. We'll probably need to make one stop to get in there, so we gotta hit this on the double, on the triple. Got to hit our sustained burn here. But last time we did survey, let me just go ahead and go into this area real quick. We did survey some planets here. There's a tundra world, a desert world, a bombarded world, and another desert world. And this place looks pretty good. How I've done colonies in the past is that I end up trying to have multiple planets that defend each other. There are a few other stars I want to look at, but I really don't want to lose this mission, so we're going to fly the complete other direction first. And next time when I accept these missions, I will do a better job paying attention to what I'm actually supposed to be doing. So let's fly this way. I could use the autopilot, but I do want to try and I'm going to have to get a little fuel stop here. So hopefully at the speed we're going, we're going to make it on time. Not if I end up going through stupid nebulas like that. But yeah, Starsector, all about managing time and spaceships. And flying in the correct direction. Like, it may have been faster for me to take a straight line here. It's hard to say. But we are flying a pretty big fleet now, and it does take 4.4 supply here. We have analyzed a derelict ship in 120 days. I may also take that one. That does put me back up here. So I think I'm going to take that one and see if I can double whammy. We have actually been near the system before. But sometimes these derelict ships do have some pretty nice goodies on them. But what I want to avoid is being in a situation where I'm out of fuel flying here. So we have another mission for another derelict ship in 120 days. And that one's pretty close to here. So we are going to accept that. If we piss off the Independence a little bit by missing some missions, we'll deal. But like I said, if I'm eyeing a commission from the Persian League, I need to make it work. But we are, how far away from, we're right here, 680 fuel. And if we're going to be doing a second leg here, we do need to stop. So hopefully we have enough time. We're going to make time if we don't. So fuel right here, and then our jump point's not too far away. We have lost Astropolis, which is a pirate base. That's fun. But try Tachyon. If we did end up taking a commission with the Persian League, then we wouldn't be able to make the stop. That's the downside to taking these commissions. Let's see how much investment you'd be willing to give me. Oh, God, 200,000. That's not good enough. You guys need to get richer with what you're giving me here. So I'm not going to deal with the black market scum today. And one of the nice things is that eventually when I do want to build a colony, I do have enough passive crew space, largely because of the Apogee, to be able to do this. I'm going to hold on to my survey data for now. I may actually turn in my beta core, though, because this is all money that I have. We'll sell the pirate blueprint up here, use it as collateral to look like we're on the up and up as we buy a little bit too much fuel, apparently. All right. Seems decent. Anything on the black market, always want to check the ships that they have available for sale, but I don't expect much from this place. All right. Um, Station Commander. If I have an AI core, that's a beta core, get 90,000 for it. Yeah, that's fine. And we get 1 reputation with the Tritachyon. Okay, cool. So we're flying. And we're probably not running into pirates. That's a Shade Cha. Ultra light orbital shade array uses to deflect and reflect and collect solar energy. Stellar shades are a common terraforming tool, and the art of their use was brought to Apogee by the something Terraforming Corporation during the golden age of the Dominion's expansion. We don't have enough time for that tourism here. We actually can take on that pirate base now. We're not going to yet, but it's good to know that I can start doing some pirate missions with the ships that I have available. So, how many days out here? 33 days. How many days do I have left? 23 days. I think we can do it, but it's going to be tight. Alright. So, get back up to maximum bird speed. We have 15 days before we get there. May want to take some solar boost. Kind of sucks that I forgot to buy supplies, but we're just going to have to deal with that now. Alright, so here's some convoys. Because I do actually need to have enough supplies to, damn it, we're going to have to stop again because I didn't buy supplies, because I have to actually have supplies to, what's the word for it? Oh god, this is terrible. This is a terrible system, too, to do this in. Alright. Well, we're just going to make do. Like, we wouldn't be able to make... Oh, God, I missed. The planet moved on me. Let's just buy 400 supplies and then knock it back a little bit for what we can't carry. Maybe. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so hopefully we make it. Any other jobs down here? Not really. Any other ships that are worth looking at? Not really. Cool. Right, now we fly out of here ASAP. So now I definitely have enough supplies to make the happy little trip. But we're losing time. It's going to be hilarious if I have to emergency burn to do the survey, but that's just how it is. All the asteroids in the world can't stop me from this. Hyperspace. So at our current rate of speed, we get there in 18 days. We have 14 days to survey. Oh shit. Okay, we get there in 12 days. So once we get there, we got 2 days to get through, which means we're going to try to take some speed boosts. Survey a desert world. It's like, why are you taking all these survey missions? Okay. That may be a little too spicy to take on the other side of everything. But I'd like to get hit by a solar storm if at all possible. And of course, all the times I try to summon a solar storm, this time I don't actually get one. But we do have some easy space that we can fly through. Okay, got another ship that probably doesn't want a lot to do with me. They're running from me. We're not going to fight them today. It's your lucky day. Because I just got kicked around by a solar storm like crazy. And that would have kept us from being able to do the survey. So 8 days, 7 days. We're going to have to time this pretty well. So see, it just cost repairs, but we do get a little bit of a speed boost through here. Sometimes you just got to prioritize time over everything else. You know what they say in, oh god, we may get ping-ponged here. Alright, but that's a really fast way to fly through a solar storm. We're 2 days away. We got 6 days to complete this. And we are 4 days from our destination, so that's fun. Can we get this shit to go any faster? right. Okay, so we're taking a lot of damage here. But a few days left. We have we have an ice giant. That's pretty close right there. That's actually the port for the ice giant. 3 days to complete this. Oh man. The tension. It's not super real, but it does exist. So let's go ahead and just go here into the gravity well. We don't even really care what else is here right now. We just want to be able to get this before we run out of the, before we have to give free pizza to somebody. But see, these things, like, it has darkness, irradiated, extreme weather, extreme cold, high gravity. So this is 325. Not great, but they want me to perform a survey on it. It doesn't even have very good volatiles, so hooray. We're not going to establish a colony there, but we got 60,000 credits for that. We got another thing up here, but you can see here now we have 66 days to possibly get across the sector here. I'm not sure if we can do that, to be honest. But we did improve our reputation, so we can definitely do this. We can maybe do this one. I hate leaving 1,500 on the table, but it just may be how it is. All right. I'm not going to stick around here too much, though, because I've got... ship was located in the heart of the Gamma 1 star system, which is right here. So let's lay in a course for that. 9 days away. We do have an unidentified sensor contact down here. Hopefully not something that's going to kill us. Just some debris. Oh gosh. This is a neutron star. It's a derelict salvage rig. Oh shit. We do not want to get hit in that plume or it will, like, blow us up. That was really not worth it. And we will miss our thing here and be in a lot of trouble. So, neutron stars, like I said, they will shoot shit out from 2 directions. And it's not entirely realistic, but man, in terms of gameplay, it hurts your face. It will just destroy your ships right away. And as you can see, hopefully we're not surveying a planet here, because I'm pretty low on supplies. Okay, we're surveying a derelict ship. Hopefully we can get more supplies, because that was pretty rough. But we'll swing back and get some more supplies as we go around. Like I said, my goal... I've said a lot of things today, but my goal is to get around all of this stuff so that eventually I can get 1 million credits for my own planet and then get some cash money records, I guess. Look, monthly expenses, 97. This is what I'm talking about. Our income right now. Our fleet costs a certain amount. We get a stipend of 15,000, which is not a lot. It's big. I think it's 30,000 on easy. But right now, our fleet is the right size to where we don't make money. Okay, so located at the heart of the Gamma 1 star system, so we're going for the middle here. Hopefully we don't need to do too many repairs. So where's our sensor contact? We got a gas giant, we've got a corona. Let's do sensor burst. We got a few things up here. Fortunately, because it's a red giant, the corona shouldn't be so bad. But I'm probably going to have to do an emergency burn to get a little bit closer. There's our mule class combat freighter. And sure enough, is it going to let us get in? Yeah, even on the sustained burn. Sometimes that's how it is. So 60,000, and we can explore, we can salvage. We don't get a lot from here. But I can at least see, like, I did get a few other sensor pings over here. I'd like to know if there's something else that's worth my time, because we don't have to worry so much about fuel here. And sometimes there is goodies this far out. Alright, pirate base bounty expired. That's too bad. So sad. We got it. Looks like we got a mining platform in the middle of this asteroid belt. Not just a derelict ship. Oh. We can't all be a treasure trove. I don't think I want to check up here. I think I just want to get out of Dodge. Because we're down to 84 supplies. And we may have to start scuttling some shit here in just a minute. Or we can hope to luck into some pirates and have a good time with that. Okay. Yeah, think about all those extra supplies I bought for a minute. We were able to do 2 mission runs. We're all the way over here. I'd love to stop by this black hole, but I think we've got to just get to Naraka as fast as possible. 52 days. I think that's going to be a fool's errand. So we're just going to double piss off the Independence right now. Whoops. And it kind of sucks because the mining station actually has some potential to give some good stuff here. But we'll get some more reputation with the Persian League here pretty soon. So let's fly. We're going to ignore that distress beacon, even though it'd be really nice to eat some pirates for supplies. This time I don't want to get hit by solar storms too much, because that's a lot of repairs that I cannot afford to do. But we'll see what getting through this looks like, because I may have to hit one. It looks like maybe I can snake through here. Like I said, one of the key skills that you learn as you try to navigate through this mess is not doing it like that. Okay. We're gonna have to mothball some shit. All right, this is about the worst you can do. All right, well, you know, if we're gonna hit solar storms, we might as well hit all of them, I guess. Cool. Fleets. Who needs to be mothballed? I'm gonna put you on ice. And the thing is that we will have to repair all of our combat readiness here. So that sucks a little bit. These guys can, I think, still carry fuel. Okay, we still have the fuel. So we're only losing 3 supply per day right now while we do some menial repairs. Okay. So let's not do that again, because I'm down to 39 supplies, 38 supplies. We're passing that black hole system. As long as we don't have another one of those issues where we just get knocked around. Oh no, it's another nebula. But I have 10 days to get there, and it says, oh god, what did I just say? That was a surprise solar storm. So that's 6.6. But I think we can do it. This is just going to cut into my mission profits. It's kind of like, hey, look, I'm a delivery driver. You know, let's do one better than saying a delivery driver. I remember one time early in my career, there was another attorney that was working in the same office I was, back when I wasn't exactly solo practicing. And that attorney had a case that took them across the state. And it was all good until that same attorney lost any money made on that case, because got a big fat traffic ticket for going 15 over on the highway. So lesson learned is that speeding costs money. And that's kind of the same thing here, is that speeding has cost us quite a bit of money. So this is... Here we're down to 1 supply, but we made it. We have no supplies. We're unable to do ongoing repairs, but we'll be okay. You can make it through with no supplies for a little while. It just means that your ships will start degrading, and it's when you run out of supplies completely after your ships degrade that you run into problems. But this just means I'm pushing things about as hard as I can. There's a pirate corsair. It's getting pushed by a military scout. Let's look at our fleet first. Let's take y'all out of the mothball. So that's good. And then we have enough money to buy supplies for days. We can actually buy a lot of fuel as well. But I don't care about the Hemegeny very much. So we're just going to sell this on the black market because it's planet data. It is safe to sell on the black market. And we're going to buy this fuel. We're going to buy these supplies. And we do end up paying a little bit of money. For some reason, I have a bunch of organics. Let's sell those. And I have some other combat gear as well. I have some metals. Might as well get rid of those. I didn't pick up any delivery contracts. So there we go. Just like that, we're back on top. Let's go back to the main screen here for a second, because we can pay 409 supplies to repair our ships. So this is where we buy 50,000 worth out of here, and suddenly I'm really missing not having a colony. I mean, there is another system I can buy from the black market. I can at least try to do this without paying tariffs. Do you have a job for me? Wants 510 plans whatever. 13 light years to Asher. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm apparently under control of the Ludic Church. Well, I'll accept delivery. That's fine. Because that is definitely enough money to accept here. And I don't know if we have a contract right now for this, but I kind of just want to fight. So we'll join the battle. And I'm just going to have my second in command handle it. What ships do we send in pursuit? These are fine. Alright, so our second in command does a good job. We're not going to recover any of these combat freighters, though. So pick through the wreckage and see, we get increased relationship with the hegemony, which is fine. We get some supplies. This is what we need to do kind of as the game progresses here. Is that we need to just keep going, fighting, helping, winning. We need to go over here. And then we'll do our delivery. And I actually did get enough experience based off of that one touch bit of combat. So we've got some other pirates over here. We got a patrol that's actually a fairly strong patrol because it has some big ships. Dockside bar here. Nah. I can't really flip heavy metals very well. But we do have access to their black market. I'm going to need some more fuel again. Probably buy even more fuel. And then we're going to buy all these supplies again. And that's fine. Like I said, it's really fun in this game because eventually you're just buying supplies out the ass and you're like, okay, hang on, did I make any profit from any of this? Or is this just my speeding ticket? But their commission place sells griffins, which are not my favorite. They're big missile boats. But sometimes you can buy those things on the black market. Pair of ships, we can do that for 42 supplies this time. Mercury class shuttle or a Dram class tanker. You guys are coming after us, which is okay. Are they actually going to catch us is the question. We lost one relation because we bought from the black market, but we outran them because their max burn is 8 and our max burn is 8. Alright, so that's exciting. We got away with it. This is a lot of debris. And, but it's a bunch of debris for tiny ships. Alright. So where else can we go? 32 days to get that. I think that's just a touch too far out. That's definitely too far out. But I think we got this one okay. So, profit at what cost? So this is kind of on the way. As long as we can successfully make a delivery for 510, this should be a fine dropping off point. If we look at our reputation, which is in the factions menu, which is going to be under Intel, the Ludic Church, the Ludic Path, which are people that follow a dude named Ludic. He's got his own interesting backstory. They hate us. But the church, The church don't care. So we're going to visit the church. And apparently their planet that they named after me. So let's actually speed this up a little bit. So look at that. I'm well supplied. And we're hopefully going to be able to take another mission on the way out here. We're spending 1,000 per month, so we need to keep the profits up. Transponder on. I do want to get the plus 15% weapon damage. And I've had to think a little bit about what I want to get next. I've done target analysis in the past, but I think I want to do damage control, if only because of the fact that you can almost always recover a ship, which will help me in case I decide to take some risks in some later game fights. You see, I've been very risk averse so far. It's like we're making some bank, but we're kind of churning reputation as well, doing these delivery missions and everything, or doing these exploration missions. The goal, once again, is to be able to explore planets and everything and kind of see what's out there. Are we almost there, by the way? 2 days, 3 days. I think the Ludic Church is going to want us to have our transponder off, though. So where are we? We're almost there. Okay. Everything feels slower when you're in space. So they're running from us. They're on a salvage expedition. That fleet could take us. Fortunately, they didn't want to fight us. Sometimes you just get popped off by a surprise that rounds the corner in space, and there's not a lot you can do. I'm overdue for one of those. So let's see here. Asher's really close here. And there is our Ludic Church faithful convoy with a lot of ships. All right, so this is good money. Wait, is this Gad or God? Okay, that's Gad, the gas giant. Gad! Asher is a deathly cold and dry, this is talk about me now, dry world of penance and labor. Apocalyptic dust storms cloud the cruel sky, turning the sun first blood red before rendering it into a directionless glow which offers neither warmth nor comfort. The entire heavy industrial base of Gilead was moved here during the Ludic awakening by the church, ever practical, for one cannot shepherd spiritual life in the Persian sector without starships. So that's fun. Apparently I'm just really I'm a bad person, and I should feel bad. So, but we did get this delivery here, so we improved our relationship with the Independents. So that's nice. We can visit the dockside bar. They don't have a lot for us to say. And they have potential for supplies here. What kind of ships do they sell? Interesting. Prometheus tanker. I don't think we're there yet. And they do sell a Dominator. So this is, I'm pretty sure I already have a Dominator. No, I have... Okay, well, Dominator. This is a low-tech cruiser that pretty much blasts right in your face. I'll take Dominators for free, but they're not my top choice. Let's see. We have 400 and some supplies. Let's go buy on the black. Oh, we're not going to buy on the black market. We'll, how much does this cost? 24 per. 24 per. Got plenty of fuel. 84. This is actually a pretty good price. We'll buy some regular old fashioned supplies. Like 100 will do. Cool. So that's a little bit of our profit there. And that way we stay on the up and up. Alright, so what am I looking for? Gotta remember my hotkeys. Intel. So those missions are toast. But we did another delivery for the Independents, so all's good, kind of. We're gonna go up here, and we should have enough time to do this, which is really exciting. We will cross Athasea again. I'd really like to make it to like visit New Biscay, because that's another yellow star that's very conveniently located next to the core systems. I still need to check Gamma Olin, although typically yellow stars and nebulas are not nearly as reliable. Sometimes Penelope Star, which is in the main sector, has some habitable worlds. at least according to other people, but I've had some bad luck there. But Elsbeth right now is our number one. Delta Ackerman is probably too far away. Well, we'll start getting some penalties. And we know there's one good planet here, but not a bunch of other stuff. So let's go back up to the northwest. Hopefully not getting popped off. But yeah, this has been kind of just a crazy ping pong ball of moving back and forth, all just to try and get my reputation up with the... my independent reputation's doing good, my homogene's doing good. We're favorable with the Persian League now. So that's exciting. Tritachyon. Oh, actually, they're not fighting. They're not at war with the Persian League. So maybe there is hope for me for taking a commission yet. All right, but here's our fringe jump point. Jump to hyperspace, and let's see if we get crushed by anybody on the way out. So transponder off. Because now we're just flying in the dark. And if I remember right, there's a little seam that goes to the west, kind of through here. So that way we don't have to just play pinball with the solar storms. That would be a marked improvement. Although I'm a little surprised I haven't run into a fight yet, but that's just the name of the game, I guess. Sometimes you fight, sometimes you don't. Alright, so up we go. 9 days until we get there. Now tell me, if I look over here at our intel real quick, could have I made this? No, there's no way. There's no way. So that's a little bit of money off the table, but if I'm smarter taking my missions, and if I just really need like one more good loot score, I could sell the pristine nanoforge that I found, but I'd really rather not. So we'll just go up here, and this is a beautiful seam all the way up here. Did I check this planet? Yeah, that's the planet I actually checked. Okay, so that's another colony candidate. We do have plenty of fuel. When I'm ready to establish a colony, I'll just need to buy some extra crews, a lot of extra crew, in fact. There's a big contact. But 5 days, lots of fuel burned. But this is why we keep a pretty good fuel reserve. So yeah, Starsector, it's fun. We could be doing more blasty, fighty stuff. And that's something, now that I know I can take on pirate bases, that I'll probably want to do soon, because if we look at our intelligence briefings here, for our bounties, well, what do you know? We don't have a ton of, well, there's one. Pirate base for 100,000. Huh. You know. Looks like for the next video, we might just loop around here on the way back and say, Persian League, don't you like us a lot? It'd be a pretty good test for our systems to see if we can, in fact, take on a pirate base, or if it is too much. And it might be too much. We'll never really know for sure. We do have another bounty over here, but that's only 12 days. So that's not great. I mean, I guess technically I could take it on right now. But we have double bounties for double the fun. I don't know. 81,000's a lot. But like, there's a Colossus cruiser, a mule. We have our other stuff. Let's see if we can pop this one off on the way back. That's fine. We got a similar bounty from the Homogeny in the exact same system. So in the Saigon constellation, in a system with a supergiant primary star and a supergiant primary star. So it's going to be one of these. So we don't know for sure which is which, but it is one of those two. All right, so I'm not going to waste time trying to find those first. We'll just have the one. So let's go ahead and do this delivery, because we might actually find some good stuff in this system as well. It's one of those things where you don't always want to take a fight, especially this far out in space, but you certainly don't want to run from it if you don't have to. So what are we trying to survey here again? We have Derelict ship, 34 days. The ship is at an inactive gate in the star system here. So we're going to do the inner jump point, because that'll give us the best range for where the gates are. Alright. And we got some prep here. Let's look at the map. Of course. So of course it's far away as hell. Alright, well that's still fine. Can always see what's over here too. So we don't have like the most exciting place here. We do have an orbital habitat, which is good. We have an unidentified contact over here. Okay, so supplies would be nice. Fuel would be nice. Cool. Just a little bit of everything. Some drugs, some food, and somebody's coming after us in a hurry. You should probably leave us alone. Alright, location, a debris field, thank you. Doesn't do me a ton of good, but they're just going to salvage what we salvage. And we've got another orbital habitat here. So see, this is why we go out here, because sometimes we get some good stuff, and we got 32 harvested organs. Gross. But more good things, and sometimes when there's food shortages places, we can really get a profit off of that. Alright. We got some other stuff over here near the gates. I saw something ping over here, but it may just be the actual planet. That's just a toxic world that's outgassing. Alright, so near the inactive gate, that's supposedly where our ship is. So, nice to have the music just suppress itself while we're all the way out here. But you can see real quick our bounties. They're coming and they're going. 12 days remaining, 4 days remaining. And those knuckleheads stop fighting. Who knows? Maybe there's a lot of good salvage around here. Looks like there might be. Okay. I can get behind this. Let's see what's up here real quick. Alright, so we've failed and failed. That's a salvage rig. And found a location for a domain arrow probe. That's not tied to a mission, so that'll always be there. Okay, I love we got the big thonk for you have failed to make a profit. I know. It's exciting. So here are the other ships. Condor, light carrier, tanker, dram tanker, Cerebus freighter, Mercury class shuttle. None of these are things we really particularly want, so sensor package is an easy 70,000. So we'll just salvage this and call it a time. This is Asher with, we're not going to recover the dram here. And what we're going to do next time is see if we can take on some baddies, or at least a group of baddies, down by the river in the next star system. Because sometimes we can kind of hit the jackpot for these things, and we really only need 1 or 2 good finds. But this is how the game goes sometimes. Sometimes you get like that time where we decided the ludic path is going to give us everything, and then other times you get a world where things just don't really work out. So there's Elsbeth instead of Elsbeth. And we don't know, once again, where Kenneth Floor is, but we're gonna try to find him. Let's go ahead and blast out of here as fast as possible, because this is gonna take some flight time to get there, and it is gonna be pretty close on the bounty. Would be great to double up, but of course we get the inactive gate that's like farther away than anything else. But anyway, after all that, this is Asher. We're just flying back out into interstellar space, and we're gonna call this Starsector. Is a game where you have a lot that you can do, and we are slowly creeping our way up the money train. I can start taking some fights. I'm going to attempt to do that a little bit more next time. It's a comm relay, and that's somebody's ship over there. So somebody's trying to make a living out here in space. Don't let me begrudge them doing that. I could actually destroy their comm relay, but that's not really my style. But yeah, we're out in space. We have how many days to find this? 4 more days. And we might not make it in time just because we had to fly so far. But this pirate base is very promising. So that's it for now. This is Asher, and we're just trying to get some more money because right now we're at level 15, about the level we want to be starting a colony. And we have some other colony style missions that we can do. Like I probably need to get 2 levels, one for industry and one for level 1 colony management, so that I can administrate a colony, because I prefer doing that than paying somebody. But that's another thought for another day. That's it for now. Hope you enjoyed this edition of Starsector. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep it between half an hour and an hour. Sometimes we push the hour, sometimes we do it a little earlier, and this is one of those cases where it was very productive zigzagging around the star system. But for what end, who knows? We'll see if maybe we can make this leg a little more profitable at the end. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. We'll do this again soon. Take care.